was saving space. Not a love confession, not a final quote, just directions to your old place. The train was late, the city hummed. I watched strangers borrow warmth. Funny how a month can come undone without a single slam door. You left so softly, I missed the sound, like changing stations and looking down. I've got a receipt from June, faded blue at the edges, proof we shared cheap coffee, an impossible schedule. Your house, no diamonds, no movie scene, no shattered room to clean, just your name in my pocket and nowhere to put it now. My friends say healing looks mature, like sleeping early and moving on. But midnight has a different cure. I replay us with the kettle on. You never lied, not really. You just loved with one foot out, and I stayed longer than necessary, trying to make silence work somehow. No villain story, no perfect blame, just two tired hearts missing the same train. I've got a receipt from June, faded blue at the edges, proof we shared small laughter between unfinished messages. No roses drying on shade, no dramatic version of hell, just your face in the hallway that my mind still keeps around. Maybe that's the hardest part. Nothing exploded, nothing burned. We simply became people who used to know how the other took their tea. I've got a receipt from June, paper thin but heavy, a little proof of ordinary love that still sits with me. No miracle waiting near, no sudden reappear, just tonight these city lights and letting you disappear. I almost called you, then the train arrived.
I still know your grocery brand, still reach left side of the stand. Funny what survives the fall, not the promises at all. Your sweater stayed 3 extra weeks on the chair beside the sink. I kept saying I'd return, guess I needed time to think. 2 a.m. above the avenue, taxi glowing bedroom blue. Everybody says it fades, but they don't mention in what way. You didn't leave angry, didn't half our message thread. Couldn't touch the rest instead. Not because I still expect, just hard to archive what felt correct. You used to talk while half asleep, mumbling dreams I couldn't keep. Now the room forgets your shape before I let myself escape. I tried the usual medicine, work too much and call it growth. But some nights don't need fixing, they only ask to be held close. No shattered picture, no slam door scene, just ordinary leaving. And what that means, after the checkout, after the rain, after your number lost its own name, I'm still learning how to go slow, not missing the future, just the us I used to know. After the checkout, neon and smoke, you took the laughter, I kept the echo. After you did would have helped. This is softer anger and heavier somehow. Maybe love doesn't vanish, maybe it changes address. After the checkout, after it ends, we became strangers with excellent memory again. No rescue coming, no grand repair, just me and this rhythm and your absence sitting there. Starlight soft, streets still awake. I almost called, then let the silence stay.
Taxi lights melt on your jacket sleeve. Rain writes circles where the neon bleeds. You said my name like a secret trade, half in a smile, half ready to fade. Coffee shop closing chairs upside down. Your silver lighter kept spinning around. Nobody kissed, but the room got loud. Funny how silence can pull a crowd. Slow hands, cold air, something almost happened there. No forever, no dramatic line, just your shadow leaning into mine. Your velvet static in my ear tonight, soft little sparks under satellite light. No promises, no perfect scene, still got your echo stitched in between. Velvet static, you don't disappear, stay for the song, stay near. If this breaks with the morning blue, I still like the version of me used. Your playlist skipped to an older track, cheap drum machine and a heart attack. You laughed and said it sounds naive, but you still sang every word with me. Street signs glowing like arcade gold, two strangers acting a little too bold. I never asked where this should go. Some things breathe better moving slow. Low voice, through, like station lights and borrowed rooms. But your eyes, they stay longer than goodbye should do. Your velvet static, silver and low, a beautiful signal I don't fully know. No tragic ending, no grand excuse, just midnight magic with nothing to lose. Velvet static in my ear tonight, soft little sparks, steady white. And if tomorrow at its truth, I still want this soundtrack with you.
The laundromat on Cedar Street still smells like soap and overheard dreams. I walk there just to waste an hour, pretending routine still means peace. Your old cafe switched out the chairs, different colors, same stale air. Funny how the city edits things before the heart gets anywhere. I don't call your number now, that's progress, I guess. But healing isn't clean, it's just smaller mistakes. I'm a sidewalk receiver, picking up signals from nowhere. Half of me knows you're gone, half still turns when doors open somewhere. I don't need you back tonight, that's not what this is. I just haven't learned how to live around what I miss. My friends say I look alright, and maybe that's the strange part. The world kept serving morning light, while something stayed parked in my heart. I changed the sheets, cleaned the room, moved your jacket from the hook. Still your absence sits around like a page I forgot to close in a book. No dramatic ending, no cruel goodbye, just two people leaving at different times. I'm a sidewalk receiver, catching noise under streetlights, trying not to replay the way your hand fit mine.
was warm, the TV low, rain collecting near the drain. Funny how an ordinary night can carry this much weight. Your mug still sits above the sink. I should move it, maybe clean, but some things stay untouched when you're not sure what leaving means. We didn't break in pieces, no final scene to curse, just two tired people trying not to hurt worse. Missed call at 7. Now the room feels strange. Love doesn't always leave in dramatic ways. Just unfinished plans and jackets by the chair. I don't miss perfection, I miss you being there. Love that hurt softly stayed longer than the fight. Now I carry silence home with me at night. My friends ask if I'm better. I say I'm doing fine, and maybe that's half honest. Most days I'm alright. The cafe near the crossing still plays those older songs. I sit there with my headphones, pretending I moved on. You said we needed distance, and maybe you were right, but being understood is hard to replace at night. No villain story, no easy blame, just learning love can change its shape. Missed call at 7. Your number still remains, not because I'm waiting, I just haven't changed it yet. We shared grocery lists, late rides and sleepy talks. Turns out the hardest endings still happen while life walks on. Love that hurt gently didn't leave a scar to show, just little empty spaces only I would know. Maybe growing up isn't forgetting someone. Maybe it's making breakfast without checking your phone first. Missed call at 7. Rain against the glass. I thought we'd last longer, but some seasons pass. No miracle return, no sad movie line, just me learning slowly to give my heart more time.